Number 7, Sean Gould, on the line at the moment, currently lying 7th in the championship, and he launches in 2.21 and just unleashes the Judd 4 litre across the parkland through the gate. S is 16.34.
Yes, and he's with us now. Very tidy, very, very tidy. Turns it in, looking for the exit to the corner. Little bit of daylight under the front wheels, popping as he changes gear onto the brakes for Martini and around Martini.
And the time across the line, 33.99. 33.99 is our fastest, or our first time in the system. But now we move to our next qualifier, and away off the line, number 94, Jonathan Varley, launched in 2.29 seconds. Neatly through the S's in 16.94.
Yeah, very, very tidy. Just clipping the edge of the curb as he comes up towards Sawbench. Turn it in, lots of daylight on the front wheel. A little bit of oversteer as he went out of the corner. Gets the power down. Now he's on to the brakes, hard on the brakes, and turning it into Martini up there. Let's see what time we get.
So 35.20. 35.20. And the next man coming down on to the hill, and that's Darren Gumley. See if he can get into the points, because of course he's qualified with this Force TA 1600cc car, but he's got to be in the top 10 to get championship points. So it's 2.34 seconds off the line, so little 500ths shy of Jonathan Varley. Gumley out of the S's in 17.44.
Yeah, he's lots of low. He backed off a little bit coming around the corner. I think the front of the car lifted up and he didn't have any traction to steer it that well. But around and then Martini.
35.90, so our third fastest time so far. Sean Gould the fastest on 33.99. Jonathan Varley second on 35.20. Darren Gumley 35.90. Now local interest swings to the next man, Ed Hollier, who knows Wiscombe here like the proverbial back of his hand. Wastes no time off the line in 2.30 seconds. So he's 900ths shy of the fastest launch. That was from Sean Gould. Well, a bit of difference in the machinery there.
Machinery there, isn't it? Yes.
Indeed there is. Yeah. And Ed now through the gate into the S's and out in 17.14.
No, Ned, he's using all the track. He's using the edges of the road. He's a bit of oversteer going out of the corner, gets the power down. Really quick gear changes, and now he's on the brakes. And Martini.
35.36. 35.36. Paul Hames next to run, coming down to the line. Again, another Gould. This is a GR59, of course, but we've got a slightly different engine situation here, and of course Paul running in the smaller capacity class, waiting for the green light, and he is away in 2.29 seconds. So that equals Jonathan Varley's launch, way off the line. Fastest launch still comes from Sean Gould on 2.21 seconds. 16.82 as he heads to you.
Yes, he's with me, and he's really trying hard. Paul is. He's putting around very close to the edge of the track there on the left-hand side as he exited Sawbench. But he gets it together and up there at Martini now.
Second fastest time through the S's as he goes over the line and clocks our first 34-second climb, 34.72.
Alex Coles, yes.
From Plymouth. Drove a racing car for the first time in 2020 at the age of 15 in a sprint at Kerber. Won the British Hillclimb Cup at the wheel of Van Diemen RF '89 Formula Ford car. And now he's sharing with Exeter driver Kelvin Broad, so it's a local effort here. 2.26 off the line for Alex.
Yeah,
out of the S's in 16.36.
Yeah, very tidy. Turn it in. Really quick gear changes. Really on it, he is.
Just 2/100th of a second shy of Sean Gould in the S's.
Yes.
How's that going to play out at the end? It's a 34-second climb, and it's a 34.39. Fourth back to the big machines, and we're looking at Dave Uren with the GR55, the ex-championship winning car. Martin Groves.
There's a name from the past.
David from Redditch, company director of a power service installations company. His first run-off here at Wiscombe back in 2016 when he finished second in the British Hillclimb Cup. Took a run-off victory at Shelsey Walsh in 2022 and finished 8th in the series last year. So Dave Uren off the line in 2.29 and 16.75 at the S's.
Very tidy here. The back end locked up on his way in, but very, very neat getting the power down going away from Sawbench here.
Very, very neat.
The time the finish is the 34.11. 34.11. Will Hall from Stourbridge, currently second in the championship, 2.12. That's our best launch. So Hall judged that to perfection, and he stole some time over his fellow competitors as he's through the gate into the S's in 15, our first 15.86.
Yeah, very tidy, very neat. Will turns it in, gets the power down, a little bit of oversteer. Hear that big V8 running. Oh, it's beautiful to listen to, that is out of the Sawbench here.
On the brakes, neat and tidy, and that reflects in a time of 33.07. Now here's a man who's always gone well here at Wiscombe, Trevor Willis.
Yeah.
So the RPE engine, a V8, which in effect, which utilises two 1600 Suzuki Hayabusa engines, and it's powered the OMS off the line in 2.13, 1/100th of a second slower than Will Hall off the line. Neat through the gate, and the S is 16.05, so he dropped a bit of time to Hall.
Trevor's very neat, always a tidy drive. Nothing too wild going around Sawbench. Some sparks coming off the undertray as he goes up Castle Straight.
On the brakes, and no problem through Martini for a 33.48, slots into second place. Wallace Mingies broke the record here last year, shaved 1/100th of a second from the fastest time. You won't be too concerned about not being able to do that today. Well, we assume the conditions won't allow that, but he'd like to go home with a good point score that's going to help him move up the list. 2.08.
Oh, that's fast.
What a launch from Wallace. And he hangs behind the bank on the back into the gate. 16.24. So
very tidy, popping and banging, lots of noise, really tidy. It's just gorgeous to watch.
Really tidy.
And he's on the brakes into Martini.
3.3 Cosworth has hauled him along Castle Straight to a time of 33.24. 33.24 for Wallace Mingies, puts him into second place, splitting Will Hall and Trevor Willis. Now, the man who's leading the championship at this moment, Alex Summers, is the next man up. British Hillclimb champion in 2015, runner-up in 2020 and 21. Is he going to be able to get that crown back in 2024? a victory or two at Wiscombe Park would certainly help him in that objective. So the DJ Firestorm is away in 2.21 seconds. So a little bit shy of the fastest times we've had so far, but he may well make that up. He's 15.62.
He looks very fast up here, approaching Sawbench. Turns it in, a little bit of crossed up, loads of flames coming out the exhaust, getting the power down, and there he is now. He's at Martini. Let's see what time he's got, Jeff.
That hard-working ex-Indy engine delivers big time, 32.94.
That is 1/100th of a second off of the track record.
Matthew keen to get his championship aspirations back in line. Channel Islands weren't very kind to him, and he'll be looking to see if he can pull some ground back to Messrs Hall and Summers. So the 4-litre Judd off the line in 2.11, so he's a 300th down on Wallace Mingy's.
Still quick though.
100 up on Will Hall. 100 seconds faster than Will Hall, as he's 15.32, our fastest in the S.
He's visibly fast as well. He turn it in, getting the power down, tiniest little bit of oversteer correction there, and he's got the power down, and he's already at Martini. Let's see what he's done.
Nice and tidy, 32.94 to beat, and he smashes it, 32.16.
A new
for Matthew Ryder
record.
and a new track record.
You turn it in, getting the power down, tiniest little bit of oversteer correction there, and he's got the power down, and he's already at Martini.
32.94 to beat, and he smashes it, 32.16.
A new
for Matthew Ryder and the new track record. What a performance, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite normal when the guys come back down the line later on, returning to the top paddock, to applaud them.
You got back in time.
That is a credit-worthy performance. 32.16.
Your flying president's ready. Just got back in time to watch the
Well done, mate. Is that a record? Is it? Well done. Really?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Excellent. That was in the last corner, isn't it? Well done, buddy. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Where's the mud from? Oh yeah, I know. You